so I knew that it was worth it. And he encouraged it. And hey, he got me, I got a trainer, and it made all the difference. So I never felt negative.
Meet Renee Landers, a 71-year-old who seems to have found the secret to looking younger as she ages. In this video, we'll share her incredible journey. At 69, she ventured into bodybuilding, and she'll tell us how seriously committing to fitness made her feel younger and brought her a joyful life in her 70s. Her story proves that staying active knows no age and can bring happiness at any stage of life. Get ready to be inspired by her incredible story. Born and raised in Houston, Renee was exposed to the incredible benefits of taking her fitness very seriously. At the same time, in her 20s, and even back then when it wasn't yet a norm to see many women working out, she embraced it and never looked back. Recalling her initial experiences, she said, "I would say I was in my early 20s. I just had a lot of energy, and I knew that if I wanted to be fit, then it wasn't the norm."
Probably in my early 20s. And I just had a lot of energy, and I knew that I wanted to be fit then. It wasn't the norm, really. I mean, not as many, most of my friends weren't into it. My family wasn't. But for some reason, I just wanted to feel good, and I knew exercise always made me feel good. And I remember I even wanted to open a gym.
Renee began her fitness journey in her 20s by doing simple aerobic exercises and running. But after having her son in her 30s, and based on her doctor's advice, she switched to weight training. At 58, she encountered numerous body issues, almost losing her ability to walk. Following a lower lumbar fusion surgery that fused her L5 and S1, rehab became her focus. She became wary of weightlifting and steered clear of gyms. However, at 60, a pivotal shift occurred for Renee. Determined to age healthily and stay fit, she resolved to overcome her fears. This marked the resurgence of her passion for the gym. So finally, as I was approaching 60, I thought, I gotta get serious about this. I mean, I want to be as strong as I can be. I want to play with my grandkids. I have a lot more life to live.
Approaching 60, I thought, I need to get serious about this. I mean, I want to be as strong as I can be. I want to play with my grandkids. I have a lot more life to live, and I don't want to just be an average body. I want to be the best body I can be.
Renee lifts weights and engages in cardio 5 times weekly, typically from Monday to Friday. Her cardio exercises usually last 45 minutes to an hour, including the elliptical, burpees, and jumping rope. Before lifting weights, she'll always do a 15-minute warm-up to get her body and joints ready. Then she would do 4 sets of 20 reps each of shoulder press, bicep curls, lateral raises, straight arm pulls, triceps dip press, chest press, and then abs. Renee does more lifting than cardio because, according to her, if you lift more, then you don't need much cardio. Just after turning 62, she decided to get involved in bodybuilding competitions. Initially, she never liked the idea of wearing bikinis and competing in front of strangers, which was constantly being suggested to her by her trainer, Justin. Still, as COVID hit and the gyms were shut, that freaked her out, and then she began working out at home. While working out at home more than ever, she was determined not to let anything come between her and her fitness. And this made her double down harder, eventually getting the body needed to compete at a bodybuilding competition. When she realized her determination not to let COVID make her gain weight had paid off, and she had also gotten a good enough body to compete at a bodybuilding event, she immediately decided to compete. Before competing at the event, Renee weighed 130 pounds, but she set a goal to lose 1 pound at a time. And according to her, this is something people should consider doing instead of setting lofty goals of losing 10 pounds at a go.
Set a goal for 1 pound, work on it, lose it, work on your next pound. And in 4 months, I lost 10 pounds, and I kept those pounds off. But it was also a determination thing.
Renee's philosophy when it comes to eating revolves around eating clean meals. She is a pescatarian and doesn't eat meat and eggs, just seafood. Food is my fuel. I love good food, but I'm not a foodie because I have to try all these rich sauces. I don't even want that stuff, honestly.
Food is my fuel. I love good food, but I'm not a foodie in the sense that I have to try all these rich sauce. I don't even want that stuff, honestly.
For breakfast, she usually has egg whites and oatmeal before heading to the gym, and she brings foods to the gym that are mostly protein and carbs. On some other mornings, she loves to eat the powder protein pancakes, and she makes these using egg whites, baking powder, vital protein, collagen, and cacao powder. She enjoyed this morning's meal with a cup of coffee. Renee spreads her meals to 5 small protein meals daily and adds carbs, fats, and veggies as needed. Her lunch always consists of shrimp, tuna, coconut aminos, olive oil, spring mix, asparagus, kale, eggs, and egg whites. Then she would have a combination of artichoke hearts, 2 ounces of shrimp, 2 scoops of vital protein collagen, peptides, and whole eggs for dinner. Other times, she could also decide to have some scallops and cod. According to her, the secret to enjoying this great meal is making sure to overcook the scallops, which has incredible health benefits, including being rich in protein, low in calories, and promoting blood health. On days when she doesn't feel like cooking, her dinner would consist of salad, 2 boiled eggs, and 140 grams of shrimp. Even with a disciplined approach toward her meals, Renee also loves to snack, and her favorite go-to snack, which she carries wherever she goes, is pescatore ahi tuna. Hydration also plays a very important role in Renee's dieting routine. Every day, she makes sure to drink at least 1 gallon of water and mixes it all up with 3 packets of Emergen C, which consists of antioxidants, vitamins, and electrolytes. Even at 71, Renee doesn't generally avoid alcohol. Now and then she drinks it, especially when she hangs out with her friends at the wine bar. She loves to eat before going out to dinner and parties because she already knows they won't serve her the healthy, clean foods she eats. According to Renee, one of the major mistakes most people make as they get older is to start feeling sorry for themselves, and she says this makes things even worse. I can choose to lay in bed and feel sorry for myself because I am 70 years old if I want to. But I am not choosing that. It's a choice, and people need to wake up to that thought that it is a choice.
I could choose to lay in bed and feel sorry for myself, because I'm, 70 years old, if I wanted to. But I'm not choosing that. I mean, it's a choice, and people need to wake up to that thought that it is a choice. It is, you can go one way or another, and I'm just choosing the good stuff.
For someone about to start their fitness journey, Renee has these top 3 do's for you. 1. Start small. 2. Get a routine, get organized, and write your goals down. This is the beginning if you're in the beginning stages.
Top 3 do's. The first one is start small and get a routine. And get organized. Write your goals down. This is the beginning. The beginning. If you're in the beginning stages, don't get overwhelmed. And I believe in writing stuff down. So start small, have a plan, get organized.
And 3, don't limit yourself by your age or current circumstances. Don't limit yourself. Just forget about your age.
Don't limit yourself by your age or your current circumstances. Just don't limit yourself. Just forget about your age. Just forget about that. Forget about whatever that thing is that's gnawing at you. Just forget about that, and you start thinking, I'm worth it, and I'm doing it. So don't limit yourself.
Renee prioritizes sleep and gets at least 7 to 8 hours daily for those serious about starting their fitness journey. Renee says one of the first and best steps you can take is hiring a personal trainer. But if you can't afford this, you must find other ways to keep yourself disciplined, consistent, and accountable. To have achieved her incredible health goals, one of the secrets Renee holds dearly to her heart is staying away from the news. She believes that listening to the news comes with a lot of negativity, and one of the best things anyone can do for themselves is stay far away. She advised that if you simply lift some weights, eat healthy, high-protein meals, walk, get enough sleep, and stop watching the news for the next 6 months, you would be surprised at how your life becomes transformed and unrecognizable. To also live long, stay healthy, and achieve longevity, Renee has one more piece of advice, and that is for you to normalize saying no. She says she has learned many things in her 71 years on this planet. One of the most important things is to establish boundaries. We only have so many hours in a day, so it's important to establish boundaries to accomplish the most important things each day. Boundaries mean we may block out the negatives, and boundaries mean we may have to say no to people who say they really need our help, which means we might be unpopular sometimes. So be it. Some projects and some people can drain your valuable energy. So use your time wisely, and don't be afraid to have boundaries.